Dhohas First Hijab, An Unbreakable Bond, written and illustrated by Sister Jennah Heydari. Dhohas First Hijab, An Unbreakable Bond. Dhoha lived in a quaint little home in a small village near London, England, with her mother, father, and older sister, Saja. Only 8.5 years old, little Dhoha couldn't wait for her 9th birthday. When she turned 9, she was going to start wearing hijab. Wearing hijab meant that she was becoming more mature. It was another rainy Monday morning, but the rain didn't bother Dhoha. She was excited to go to school because her favorite friend Noor was going to be wearing a new hijab. "I can't wait to see Noor wearing hijab today, Mama," Dhoha yelled out to her mother as she pulled her hair back into a ponytail and washed her face to wake herself up. "Yes, it's very exciting. Now please hurry down for breakfast," Dhoha's mother replied. On her way downstairs, Dhoha's older sister Saja poked her on the shoulder and then quickly ran past her. Dhoha yelped and reached out to poke her back, but wasn't fast enough. "Ha ha, you missed me," Saja stated with her tongue placed at the tip of her lips to prepare to blow a raspberry, when their mother suddenly appeared at the bottom of the stairs, her arms crossed, and said, "Don't even think about it." Clearing her throat, Mama gives them both a stern look. After breakfast, Dhoha was checking her book bag to make sure she remembered to pack her textbook. Dhoha's mother walked towards her holding a small gift bag. "What is that, Mama?" Dhoha asked curiously. "It's a gift for you, Dhoha," her mother replied. Saja looked over smiling, as if she knew all about it. When Dhoha looked in the gift bag, her face lit up as she recognized it was a new hijab. It was a very pretty shade of blue, soft to the touch and nicely seamed along each edge. Dhoha examined the hijab by unfolding it and holding it up from corner to corner. She brought it close to her cheek and smiled with delight. Dhoha was thrilled with her new hijab. She folded it onto her lap and asked her mother if she could take it with her to school. "Of course you can take it, just be careful with it," her mother responded as she held Dhoha's face and kissed her nose. "It's a very special hijab, and you need to get familiar with it," her mother went on to say. "It was my first hijab when I was your age, and your BB's before that, and—" Before her mother could complete her sentence, Dhoha, without thinking, rudely interrupted. "Wow, that's great, Mom, but I really have to go." Without giving her mother's words too much consideration, Dhoha grabbed her umbrella and book bag and headed out for school. She simply couldn't contain her excitement about seeing Noor's newest hijab. At school, Dhoha met up with her friend Noor on their scheduled lunch break. Dhoha attended an all-girls school, from young little girls to much older teenage girls. Noor looked especially good today because she was wearing a beautiful new hijab. Noor's hijab was patterned with a big pink floral print, and she securely fastened it under her chin with a shiny crystal pin. Noor was older than Dhoha, and she was always one of the most popular girls in school. "I just love your hijab," Dhoha excitedly expressed. "Thanks, me too. It's the top in fashion hijab," Noor replied, almost smugly, as she adjusted the pin on her hijab. Dhoha barely listened to Noor's reply as she reached into her book bag to pull out her hijab. "I have a new hijab too. My mom just gave it to me this morning," Dhoha eagerly blurted out, giggling and clutching tightly to her new hijab. Dhoha is an 8.5-year-old little girl living with her parents and older sister Saja in a village near the city of London. She is anxiously awaiting her 9th birthday as she prepares to wear hijab for the first time. Outspoken but always courteous, little Dhoha recognized she's not so little anymore. One day before school, Dhoha's mother gifts her with a beautiful light blue hijab. This hijab was very special because it was Dhoha's mother's first hijab, and her BB's first hijab, and her BB's first hijab. Dhoha's mother tells her that she must become familiar with this hijab, that it's unlike any other. Without fully considering her mother's words, Dhoha packed up and left for school, excited to show off her new hijab to her friends, hoping this hijab might impress her favorite friend Noor. Noor was the most popular girl in school and always wore the trendiest hijabs. At first, Dhoha liked the hijab her mother gave her, but then she hesitates when Noor remarks badly about it. The weeks prior to her 9th birthday, Dhoha begins to build a relationship with her new hijab, even at times communicating with it. Learning the truth from hijab, Dhoha finds her inner confidence and closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that only hijab could teach her. This delightful tale brings to life Dhoha's first hijab, which in turn helps Dhoha recognize the truth behind hijab. Dhoha's hijab becomes her strength, her security, and her happiness. This children's story will warm your heart and open your eyes to the spiritual worth found only in hijab.